Hello there, and thanks for checking out the video. Today we're going to be looking at a video from Monsanto and RT Network with regards to Roundup, the weed killer. Apparently it kills a lot more than weeds, so and creates a whole lot of problems apparently. So I'm going to be talking a little bit about the video afterwards, but I'm going to pop it on here for you. Let's watch the video, and then I'll put in my 2 cents worth after the video. So here comes the video, and we'll talk to you a little bit after the video. Thanks again for watching, and enjoy the video.
And for more, we're joined by Mike Papantonio, host of America's Lawyer here on RT. Mike, thanks so much for joining us today. And so Dewayne Johnson, the man who won the lawsuit against Monsanto, was told that Roundup was, quote, safe enough to drink. Yet now we're hearing the chemicals from the product will kill at least 20,000 people from types of cancer in the U.S. annually. So how is this product still circulating the market, Mike?
Well, it's because of fraud. I mean, basically, the politics behind it is appalling. When you take a look at the politics, oddly enough, the Democratic regime has done most to keep Monsanto out there with their product. They've protected them at every turn of the road. The Department of Justice should have been looking at this a long time ago. But, politics is tough to overcome when you have a multi-billion-dollar corporation that gives so much money to politics. That's the quick answer to that. That's why we're just now learning a lot of this. I'm handling 16 of these cases that'll be tried next summer. All of them are non-Hodgkin's lymphoma cases. But as the earlier report talked about, the injuries are far in excess of just non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. And this was just a phonied up. This is phonied up science. That's why it's still on the market.
And the issue now is that it's in everything from Cheerios to cereal. Roundup has been around since 1974 and is now causing cancer and birth defects, and as you mentioned, many other things. We now know Dewayne Johnson is dying as a result of the chemicals found in Roundup because he was directly spraying them at the schools that he worked at. But what about everyday people like us? How would we know that a potential future condition is a result of Monsanto's product?
Well, first of all, throw your Roundup away. Don't use it. This is a product that it's inhaled. It moves through your body systemically from the skin. They've known about this for a long time. They've understood that it's even bioaccumulative. What it has the ability to do is build up in your body. As a matter of fact, you could go anywhere in the world right now, ask somebody to give you a urine test, and they're probably going to find glyphosate in there. Company has known about that a long, long time. The thing on the food is an interesting issue. If I were advising the people who actually make these cereals, they really had better protect themselves, first of all, by not buying products that are contaminated with glyphosate, but they already have a problem. The best way to protect themselves is to initiate lawsuits against Monsanto for lying to them. That's really the issue. Monsanto and Bayer now have lied to everybody about what they had in their own file cabinets. I have seen what they have in their file cabinets. I took depositions of people about what they have in their file cabinets. And they have known for decades that this has ability to not just cause cancer, but to cause birth defects. And when I question them in depositions, when I question them about what they knew, the position was, well, we were simply told by the people at the top that this posed no risk at all. As a matter of fact, we were told it was safe enough to drink. While they were telling that to the American people, while they were telling that to people who were using glyphosate in things like food products, they knew that their head toxicologist, the very person at the top of the food chain that knew everything about the dangers of glyphosate, they knew that toxicologist had warned them to say under no circumstances should you tell people that this product will not cause cancer because we haven't done the studies to prove that. So this is just the beginning. This is a horror show for Monsanto. This is an absolute horror show. And now Bayer has acquired Monsanto, and you have to ask yourself, who are the lawyers that advise them that that's a good move? Because those lawyers probably need to call their E&O carriers. Bayer had every reason to know when they bought Monsanto that this was a phonied up lie. And now the trick is getting it off the market.
And do you see similarities with how the tobacco industry denied how harmful their product was, and now Monsanto is as you mentioned, skewing scientific research to make their products sound safer than it really is.
Well, the tobacco industry, as you know, we handled that case too. And so what we found there is that they were able to, the tobacco industry did the same thing Monsanto did. They went out and hired what we call biostitutes in this business. A biostitute is somebody working at a university. They'll write any literature that needs to be written for the right price of money. So there's a lot of similarities,
Interesting. Mike Papantonio, we really appreciate your insight as always. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, there you have it. Interesting, huh? I don't know about you, but I'm getting rid of any kind of Roundup products I have around my house, and that's for sure. I haven't used it in about 3 or 4 years. I do remember buying it a couple years back, and luckily I didn't get any on my hands, I don't think. But apparently this stuff does a lot more than cause cancer. It actually, allegedly, I looked through some scientific studies and stuff that said that it actually changes your DNA, damages your DNA, and where you can morph into, I guess your DNA can morph into something else. I'm not a DNA expert or anything like that, but, and now it's in Cheerios. How about that? So even if you don't spray it, never used it, it's in your body now. If you drink beer, I guess a lot of the beer companies, it's in the water, so that it gets into the beer and through the hops and all that. And also, they were saying it's in wine too. A lot of the different wine varieties around here. There's a couple videos online about it. So, I don't know. Get rid of your Roundup. Don't use it. Don't use it. Save yourself. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching, and our next video will be coming up shortly. I just wanted to throw this one out there real quick to give everybody a heads up, because even if you don't use Roundup, it's still relevant to you, and this is more of a helping video than it is a news type video for me anyway. I just wanted to help anybody I can, so they don't use it. That's about it. So, okay, have a great day and stay safe. We'll see you in the next video.